Hey peeps, Donna here, also known as Schwig. It's 11 p.m. Saturday night. I just got my workout done. Feels so good to actually have it done. I really need to do it in the morning. It kind of weighs on me all day if I don't do it in the morning. I do prefer to do it at night, but again, I feel stressed all day thinking about it, and then maybe possibly not being able to get it done if things don't go my way. So I was invited out for dinner tonight. Had somebody phone me about 2 o'clock and invited us out for dinner, my husband and I. And I was jumped on it right away. They said, "Oh, you feel like going for sushi?" Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Get me out of this house, kind of thing. Now, I haven't eaten rice in 2 years. So it wasn't about the rice. It wasn't about the sushi. I can make good choices when I go. But I started thinking about it, and I went online and looked at their menu, which I'm very familiar with. It's a place that I've always liked to go. But I'm sticking to this deeper state keto. Oh, I just wanted to jump right into it. Today is day 18 of deeper state keto and hashtag Operation Lowest Weight. So I haven't eaten rice for 2 years. I wanted to go out for dinner. I wanted to socialize. I've decided this a long time ago, that if I'm not going to let my diet stop me from socializing, if I'm going to really truly make this a lifestyle, I have to learn to be able to do it all, just to be able to do it all. So I started to say, I looked up online their menu. Like I said, I was very familiar with it, but I just wanted to see what other kind of options I might have. And there was really only one thing on there that I knew that I could 100% trust did not have any carbs in it. And that was the scorched tuna. Now, when you order the scorched tuna, it's called spicy scorched tuna because it comes with like 3 different kinds of mayos. I think they're all mayos on it, mayonnaise, and of different degrees of spiciness. So I ordered it with the sauce on the side, knowing that I wasn't going to have any of the sauce. My husband used it, I think, with some of his stuff. I think he used it. But what I did do, because I knew I was going and I could pre-plan it, I was able to put 2 tablespoons of mayo, 0 carb mayo that I know is 0 carb mayo, in a baggie. Like, I just stuck it down in the corner of the baggie and took it with me. I also knew that what I was going to be eating for dinner was going to be high protein and next to no fat. Probably no fat. I don't know how much fat is in tuna. And I'm not talking about canned tuna. So the mayo was the reason for the fat, but I was going to need even more. So what I did was I put 3 tablespoons of coconut oil into a baggie and put in roughly a tablespoon of the Walden Farms sugar-free, calorie-free maple walnut syrup, and just kneaded it together, had it in my purse. So when we were done dinner, when my dinner arrived, I was able to I just bit off just the tiniest little corner of the baggie that had the mayo in it and squirted that on there. It was all good. The lady at the table made some comments to her husband. She wasn't being very quiet about it. And my husband said, "Well, I think the waitress might have seen you do that." And I was like, "Oh, I don't care. If it comes right down to it, if they come over and they comment on her, I'm just going to tell them I'm allergic to what they've got, what they provide." and I don't think that it would be a problem. So, but the lady next to me, it was kind of weird. She was like, well, you know, that's the scorched tuna. It's not supposed to be that way. Look at what she's done. Look at what she's done. I don't know that anybody else at the table heard it, but I was definitely, well, I was sitting closest to them, but they didn't have scorched tuna on their table, so I know they were talking about me. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I have a goal. I have a focus. I am going to achieve it. It's as simple as that. And whatever I got to do, short of hurting anyone around me, I'll do it. So yeah. That being said, my figs are ripe on my trees. The blackberries in the backyard are ripening. My son's apples are ripening. They're almost ripe, and they're like just, they're probably right at that point that I just love them, or they're just a little bit sour still. And what else? There were a few other things I thought, man, all this stuff is coming ripe right now. And on my one fig tree, we got the very first fig off of it, and it's a deep, dark purple fig, I think. Our other tree provides green figs, and it was like, oh, I just want to try it. I want to try it, and I want to know if there's a difference between the two. And we've got a couple of figs off our tree last year, and they're so sweet and so deliciousness. And I put them in the fridge, and I put them on my husband's lunch, not on his lunch, but put them on his plate so he could eat them at his lunchtime. And I watched him while I made him do a taste test between the purple one and the green figs, and detail it exactly how, what exactly are you tasting, how exactly is it different. He did think I was a little bit of a screwball for making him describe so much, but yeah, it was in my head. I'm thinking my trees will produce figs next year. I will have blackberries in my backyard next year. My son will have more apples on his trees next year. It's only a short time, really, that I really need to stay focused. Oh, it's not a short time. I know this is like a lifetime kind of thing, but to really get focused right now to get to where I want to be, and then I can slack off a little bit. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at today and where my headspace is at, and I'm feeling that I can do this. Yeah. So hopefully Wednesday I have some really exciting news for you guys, because I'm seeing on the scales going down, 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 down. Eek. So hey, if you're new to my channel, hey, and if you're returning to my channel, thank you so much. Love each and every one of you. If you haven't already, and you want to get more of these videos, go down here and push the subscribe button. Hit the little bell, and YouTube will notify you every time I post a video. Right now I'm doing a 30-day challenge, so I'm trying to put out a video a day, and just document my first 30 days of Deeper State Keto, and the Operation Lowest Weight. I may continue this on for the rest of the Deeper State Keto after the 30 days is up, but that's still yet to be determined. So if you don't already follow me on Instagram, by the way, yesterday, if you watched my video, I said my Instagram name was Schwig. It is Schwig440, so SCHWIGG 440. But I think if you search Schwig, you'll see me. That's it. So stay tuned for the Instagram posts. Peace out, peeps. Peeps, Saturday morning, and it is breakfast time. Here's what I'm having. One protein waffle with some caramel syrup, maple walnut syrup, and some whipped cream. I changed my recipe again. Hopefully I'll be able to tolerate this. This protein waffle is all right. I can eat it. It's not as bad as the last one. I substituted butter for the cream this time to try and reduce the carbs, but might have to go back to cream. Hey peeps, it's lunchtime, and between breakfast and lunch today I have had all of my carbs, so I have to be careful for the rest of the day. It'll be a 0 carb day for dinner and my bedtime snack, but here is one. I'm having half a farmer's sausage with some mustard and 1 ounce of the coastal cheese, and I'm having 1 can of Zevia with 3 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. Alrighty, I'm gonna attempt to make a 0 carb dinner that's tasty and uses up the ingredients that I have in my fridge. So here is what I have. I've got some bacon I purchased at Costco. It is 0 carb. I have my chicken thighs that need to get used up. I've got my coastal cheese. That's it. It is 0 carbs. And I've got my extra lean Kirkland cooked ham. Again, 0 carbs. I'm also going to use some Parmesan cheese. 0 carbs. Peeps, I was invited out for dinner tonight, so my plan is changing for what I'm eating. Now, I already know what's at the restaurant, so I know that I'm going to be getting the scorched tuna while everybody else is having sushi, and that's totally okay. The thing is, the scorched tuna comes with some mayos and other sauces on it. I'm going to ask for the sauces to be put on the side, and then I am going to absolutely... Okay, so he's going to be absolutely mortified because I'm bringing my own mayo that I know is 0 carb. And because what I'm going to be eating at the restaurant is high in protein, I'm also bringing my own coconut oil with syrup, so that, and I'm going to just mix it together, but I know he's already not going to be happy. Another nighttime workout, peeps. Getting her done. Hey peeps, it's almost 11 o'clock at night, and I've got my workout done, but I didn't eat my last meal today. So here we go. 2 ounces of cheese and 2 scoops of protein in water. I know this one's pretty heavy on the protein side, but that's something I really need to work on. Making my meals a little more balanced. Eek! I'm having half a farmer's sausage with some mustard and 1 ounce of the coastal cheese, and I'm having 1 can of Zevia with 3 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream.